Hi Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. This week it is What is my ex thinking? So I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. The overall energy of this reading will be in the center of the first part of the reading. This is a 2-part reading. For Leos, what are your exes thinking? Oh my gosh. Interesting. Okay. For Leos. Okay. The overall energy of this reading is the Fool. It's like this relationship got off to probably a pretty fast start. Kind of jumped into it with gaiety and joy and just, bouncing along in this relationship without a care in the world. And then you guys found yourself at the edge of the cliff. So that is the overall energy of this reading. So let's read on. Up here in your highest energy, the 3 of Cups. I think you want to get, back with them, to reunite with them. A joyful. You're remembering this energy of the Fool. It is fun. And you really would like to get back with them. If this doesn't sound like you, this is not your reading. This 3 of Cups is right next to the Knight of Pentacles. So this is the slowest moving energy in the deck. This is really heavy earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So it might be in your chart, might be in theirs. But it's about the pentacle. And it's about the movement of this horse. It is slow. But the pentacle, as you see, this person is looking at it intensely. That's very important. This is about security, stability, groundedness, and I just don't think that the pentacle or the offer for that was coming through. It's right next to the Ace of Pentacles. It's like taking that pentacle from the Knight of Pentacles and magnifying it, like, look at that pentacle. Was it handed to you? You want it handed to you. You want a committed relationship. But it's like it took forever, and it just wasn't getting there. It just wasn't getting to that point. So under the 3 of Cups is the 2 of Swords. Wow. This is like, in your energy, is protecting your heart. Your arms are crossed, your heart. The swords are up in self-protection mode, and the blindfold is on. So it's like you want a reunion, but you don't. You don't want to get back into the Fool energy. You're more in the mood to have a traditional relationship, is what it looks like. It looks like, it was fun, really, really fun while it lasted. You want some of that back, but you're still like, don't want to deal with it. But you do want a reunion. The reunion is the highest thing on your mind right now. I think you want a reunion, but you want to block the energy of the Fool because you don't want it to fall apart again, and you still have your eye on commitment. And then on the other side, the Fool is a Queen of Pentacles. So there we go, second biggest pentacle in the deck. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy might be in someone's chart here. But male or female, this Queen of Pentacles is looking at that pentacle. It's all about the security, the stability of this relationship. Commitment, right under the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we read your energy. We know what you're looking at and how you're feeling. If this isn't you again, this is not your reading. Under the Two of Swords, we're in their energy. The Wheel of Fortune. Hey, well, you know, they also don't want to get into this Fool energy again. They're in self-protection mode, but it's above the Wheel of Fortune, so they might be blocking this a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, they're blocking moving forward. The universe wants them to, though. So this card wouldn't be here if the universe wasn't trying to move them forward. And it looks like, and it's further better, but it's moving right towards the King of Pentacles. Look at that. You guys are probably twin flames. This is how it's feeling. It's really feeling like a twin flame relationship here. When they work out beautifully. But most of them don't. But the ones that do really do work out beautifully. Well, they're looking at the pentacle. It's not as big as this pentacle, which there is also in their energy because they know what you want. But this Wheel of Fortune is trying to get them to take a more serious look at that commitment, at the security and stability between the two of you. So it's right under the Fool card. So like I said, they're blocking this Fool energy too, and now they're really thinking about that commitment right now. It feels like the universe wants them to really, take a hard look at that. Then we have the Two of Wands in their highest energy and under the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't know. They're like, they have the whole world in their hands. They're single. They can go anywhere they want in the world. They can move in any direction, but they're not. They are in this place right now of wondering if they want to share their world with you for a very long time or not. So they're not moving forward. The wheel is trying to move them forward, but toward that commitment. So they're just standing there, going through these feelings about the commitments. Second part of the reading for Leos. Wow. There's Leo right there. That's you. Oh my gosh. And the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. The King and Queen. And we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. All right. Well, in your highest energy, yeah, you wanted that commitment. Now you are twin flames. You're definitely now, I really feel like you're twin flames. This is a divine connection, 1111, the Four of Wands. This is a union of two people with marriage. This is what you want. This is in your highest energy. You're very disappointed because it didn't come through. You're disappointed in yourself. You're disappointed in, you're feeling like this isn't really love. If they can't commit, it's not really love. But this Five of Cups, if this figure were to turn around, they'd see two cups of hope. This is the Five of Cups. This is what I call the card of hope. Because all this figure needs to do is turn around and not look at the spilled ones, look at the full ones. On the other side here is the King of Wands, Leo. This is you. This is you, male or female, holding that staff of new beginnings. See, you started out with a reunion card, a joyful reunion at that. And it's ending up with that staff of new beginnings. That's the King. This is a mature. This is nothing. This is very a mature staff. It can be a staff of passion also. I think it's both. And under this Four of Wands is the Chariot in your energy. This is about moving forward. It's sitting, this is the card for Cancer, by the way, so Cancer might be heavy in somebody's chart. But it's really close to that Queen of Pentacles. It's right under the Four of Wands. And it feels like moving forward is what's going to happen here. And I think that's what the Wheel of Fortune wants them to do. It's moving forward right toward the Queen of Wands. Male or female, it's about that Staff of Passion, that Staff of New Beginnings. It's right under the card of Hope. I call the card of Hope. The two of you have a lot. Remember the Fool energy? You really enjoyed yourselves. There was a lot of passion between the two of you. Male or female, doesn't matter. And now I have two Staffs of New Beginnings. I have the Queen and King of Pentacles here. And this is about security, stability, groundedness. And I think that's where the whole problem came in. There's no problem in your compatibility here. But right between the Queen and the King of Wands is the Four of Cups. You're both a little stubborn. You both think you're right. But I don't think that's going to last, because I have the Chariot here, and I think the Chariot will fly through anything, you know. So I don't think this energy of, you know, kind of ignoring each other is going to last very long. For one thing, in their energy and under the Chariot here, they have a huge cup of love for you. Ace of Cups. That's why they're not moving forward. That's why they're just standing there with their world, you know. It's because, you know, the idea of a commitment is what's holding them back, but the universe wants them to move forward with it. They love you. They have a huge cup of love for you. And guess what? That Ace of Cups is right under the Chariot, and I think you're going to move forward with them. This stubbornness, or this, like, not, you know, like ignoring each other, that's not going to last very long. It's a really heavy burden here for them, because they know what their feelings are for you. Okay? And this, it's all about the Pentacle here. That was the problem for them. This Ten of Wands is right under the Queen of Wands. They missed the passion. This is becoming a heavy burden. They have love for you, they miss the passion, and they're thinking about this fresh new start with you. The Ten of Wands, they can drop those wands, all of them at once, or they can drop them one by one. There's going to be communication. They are going to want to communicate and have a back and forth, honest and truthful communication. And that is what's going to get you moving forward with each other, is that communication. That's what's going to bring both your guards down and be able to accept each other's cup of love again. So, wow, Leo, this is a really powerful reading, especially having the King and Queen of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and it starts out with the reunion card here. We had the Fool in the middle. You guys are, it's going to work out. The universe usually gets their way, and they're really trying to get them to come forward with a commitment, because they really do love you. That was your reading, Leos. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance.